Is here and the wait is over. Yes, we are doing the full review of the Kramer Baretta Vintage. Yes, this is fluorescent pink. You see many of these listed as ruby red, and in the promo video for this video I did state this is a one-off Easter egg fluorescent pink revisiting the 80s. And through a good source, I do have confirmation that at this point, Kramer will be bringing back the American-made series also. The next video I have is on the Kramer Pacer Classic in fluorescent green. So a good sign of the 80s are coming back. They never went away, right? So we're going to be doing a full review on this Kramer Baretta Vintage. So let's get into it. All right, so we have a maple neck and fretboard, 22 fret jumbo. We have a Floyd Rose 1000. Seymour Duncan JB slanted, and a push-pull to give you some alternate tones there. I don't think we're going to be doing much clean on this. Really no reason to. This is an 80 shred machine, and that's kind of what it's made for. So let's get set up. I just want to give a quick rundown on the specs on that. It's a pretty straightforward guitar. Not a whole lot of bells and whistles, other than the fact that it looks absolutely fabulous and plays the same. The JB sounds awesome, especially plugged into my Fender Mustang 1. That also has my preset for that 80s solo tone that I was talking about, and you can find that in the previous videos also. I think it had over 1,000 downloads on Fender Fuse when that was still up. So this is actually a perfect match for that. We'll go through some chords and do a little solo in action here and see what this sounds like.
Ready, go!
So there's just a little riff action on that. Kind of just going to go through this and just whatever comes to mind type of thing, freestyle it. But like I said, 80 shred machine, the JB sounds really great, particularly with this amp, but I'm sure it's a JB, it's going to sound great with most decent amps. Again, this is on my 80s preset that I did make with the Fender Fuse software, and that is downloaded into the amp. So it's got a bunch of stuff going on there. I'm not going to get into specifically that. There's other videos on that preset. This is about the guitar, so we're just going to keep riffing here for a little bit. we'll just engage the coil tap here. This is with the volume all the way up. All right, I'll just roll this down a little bit. I mean, you could just go on for days, but you kind of get the hint. I mean, this will give you the basically any tone you want. You know, if you got a decent amp, you got it set up straight. You're gonna get anything you really need out of this. This is 80 shred machine. That's what you're gonna get. Again, not all the bells and whistles, but this is straightforward, hard rocking guitar made to rock hard, and that's what this thing does. For the heck of it, I'll turn it to a clean channel. Again, it's not really made for that, but we will engage the push pull just to give you a little bit of an idea. Alright, just turn down. Okay, it's not engaged yet, so we'll just do a little spin on it this way. Now with the volume all the way up. Okay, then we'll just roll it down a little, about a quarter. But you get the idea. If you're you got a foot switch engaged, you can just go ahead and stop on that thing, go from clean to crunchy. You're doing a little bit of intro there. It's going to sound great. The JB kind of does a little bit of everything, but we'll engage the push pull. Okay, again, this is just down a quarter. I think you can hear the difference there. We'll roll it all the way up, full volume. That's with the push-pull engaged. So you're getting a little more of that single coil tone. You get that little jingly sound. You kind of get the hint. Once again, it's a straightforward 80s rocker. Kind of pretty much went through everything. There wasn't a heck of a lot of electronics to go through. I love it because it's kind of just straightforward. This is something I could just kind of plug in, play. If I got the foot switch on, I can just go from clean to crunch and get everything I kind of need out of it. So there you go. The Kramer Baretta Vintage One Off 2020 Fluorescent Pink. Stay tuned for the next video. We'll be doing a Kramer Pacer and Fluorescent Green, and it's a Kramer Pacer Classic. So let's get ready for that one. All right, thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Now I'm going to get ready for some Super Sunday football. Go Raiders.